Hello, everybody. I know it's been quite some time since my last upload, but that's honestly because I haven't really felt much of a drive to do YouTube since then. However, I'm glad to say that I'm back and ready to actually try this again. Now, as you know from my last video, obviously, the editing software I used I couldn't really pay for, so it was absolute shit. However, with this, I think I've actually found a solution that works great for me. Something that'll allow me to actually work with my videos and edit it down. So, today I come back playing, what else? Dungeon Defenders. Quite an interesting defense game. One that maybe not many of you have heard of, maybe a lot of you have heard of, I don't know. But the great thing about Dungeons Defenders is, as you can see, I have a few characters, but I haven't played this game a lot. So the great thing about this, you got the Apprentice, the Squire, Huntress, you got your characters. They are quite interesting, but I think it'd be best for me to go to as the Apprentice.
The Apprentice is eager to delve deeper into the...
It's just good to actually use them. Now, what shall I use as an outfit? Ooh, that's cool. But I gotta stick to the regular old mage. For colors. Ooh, the Tempest looks cool. Yeah, as you can see, you can choose one of the pre-made colors or outfits, or you can make your own colors. I don't really prefer to make my own colors, but I'm just going to go with something simple, and I believe you can change the colors later, so not worried. And sorry if my microphone's too loud, I really don't know how to set that up properly. But without further ado, wow, perfect already, but let's give it a few randomizers and Rathard, sure. That's who we'll be going as. Rathard the Apprentice. And this is the Tavern, a quaint little place where you can buy loot, as well as test out your equipment. As I only have the starting equipment, I'm pretty weak. Now, here is one of my favorite parts of this. The magic. Oh, no. The towers and your attack. Your stats. For me, I like to go with my towers. Because if I increase the range and all that, I won't have to worry about them getting close to me. But it's important to get items that go with the stats you aren't focusing on. So, with that, I think the best place to play is the Deeper Well on medium difficulty. And
Etheria was once a land of living legends. Long ago, brave warriors across the realm stood together against an immortal evil known as the Old Ones. In the wake of this struggle, the champions locked away the power of the Old Ones inside Eternia crystals. Recently, the realm's heroes, called to a faraway crusade, have left their younger kin to tend the castle and its chores. Bored with their dreary duties, and imagining action and adventure, the pupils accidentally unleash an ancient force that has long been dormant. Now these heroes in training will have to grow up quickly. Together they will defend the Eternia crystals against those who would seek to resurrect the ancient evils.
And that was the story of Dungeon Defenders, the start, and where our actual adventure begins. So, as you can see, we have 5 waves, and I have a certain amount of units that I can use, 60. The next wave is 6, okay. But, we start off simple. Best placement, since it's only a level 1 tower, this is what we'll start off with. I'm obviously not that fast, but I think I am good enough. Obviously my speed will increase throughout the game once I increase other stats, but I'm mainly going to focus on this. My towers for now. Oh, by the way, this is the first game in the series. You know, the one that kicked it all off. Which, today, it still holds up. But, they've had 2 games since then. Dungeon Defenders 2, which is the free-to-play game I never really enjoyed all that much. And then we have Dungeon Defenders Awakened, which is a complete remake of this game, pretty much. Where you get sent back in time to go against some of their greatest foes. But the thing with that is, it's still relatively new in its development, whereas this is just a fully developed game. So, if you're asking my opinion for which game I would recommend, Dungeon Defenders, the first one. Fully developed, already has a lot of characters, and an enjoyable, relaxing time. With that, I'm ready to start the next wave. Actually, not just yet, because I'm going to sell this mana, just so I don't waste any. And I'm going to start up setting the other defenses. Ooh, a helmet. Well, that's actually good. It increases my... That's my area of effect, so the range. Okay. For now, I'm just going to make it easy. Just set these up here. I will come back at the end of the round, or at the end of the building, and show you guys how it looks. So, till then, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. And this is, as you can see, I haven't really changed much. I've just put like 2 new towers there. And I haven't affected that side at all. But that's not what's important. What's important is, oh yeah, this is the crystal I've chosen, by the way. You can choose different types of Eternia crystals defense, and as well as change the color. It doesn't really affect anything gameplay wise, just the color and how it looks. But a bit of cosmetics never hurt anyone, especially in this game, because most of the cosmetic stuff you earn. At least with the towers. Or not towers, the Eternia crystal. And I know this game seems boring at times because you're doing the same thing, but it's the strategy that makes it fun. But once you learn to set up towers, it's just... I'm going to get area attack right up, just so they attack that bit faster. And it's time to repair, Okay, nothing up there yet, which is nice. Okay. I will be back once our defenses are set up. Till then, who knows? And I'm back. As you can see, our defenses have grown quite large. And I've actually got a new piece of armor. Nothing special, but every little bit helps. And with that being said, let's start a new round. Now, you guys have probably noticed that I've done a bit of rebranding. I've actually changed my YouTube picture and YouTube banner to fit more of my branding. Obviously, I want to do that because if I'm going to start actually doing YouTube more, might as well have a bit of motivation and have it resemble. Because if you can't tell, I like dragons. And how could you not like dragons? They're dope. They're cool. They burn shit. Goblins and archers, and they're dead. Nice. Ooh, I leveled up. And let's increase the damage. Ooh, magic blockade, is it? Oh, this will help. Just gonna put this here. Defending it will be this. Yeah. With the magic defense tower, it's great because it stops the enemy's magical usage, allowing me to attack them with ease. So, if they are resistant to, let's say, any type of damage, they won't be anymore. I'm not as worried about the other side because I can easily take care of that. Focusing on one side, while yes isn't the best, it's better than nothing. I maybe should put some speeds. Ooh, that's going to be helpful. I maybe should put some points into speed itself, but it's early, and I'm not going to worry about that. I do have a question for all of you guys, gals, pals. What is one of your favorite games? Older games. Xbox, PlayStation, whatever. Games that usually isn't talked about much. Dungeon Defenders. One I used to play is Jak and Daxter. A few YouTubers I've watched played them. You know, they're good and all. Very fun. Enjoyable. But honestly, this is one of the games I fell in love with. Because I don't know what about it. I just fell in love with some strategy games like this. Not all strategy games are enjoyable for me, but this one surely is. And I'd recommend, if you like strategy, I'd recommend or if you like if you like tower defense games, I would recommend this game for you, because that's what this is, a tower defense game. It's enjoyable, it's easy to pick up and play, and you can lose yourself in it easily. Now, I don't plan on going far today. I might go to the first boss, but I might just do a couple of levels. We will see. We will see. But with that, we start wave 4. Once I reach level 4, I should be able to upgrade my towers. What I mean by that is actually spend mana, 100 mana to make my towers better rank. Oh, that extra damage really coming useful. Yeah. Normally I focus all on range, but this time around I'm going to focus on damage. Because that's how you kill stuff, Deader. Alright. So close to leveling up. Oh, I did level up. Yeah. There we go. Gosh darn it. Alright. Alright. I'll be back in a bit after I've done upgrading stuff. Right, I am back and ready to fight. As you can see, I have upgraded my towers. Those 2 over there, 2 over there. And in my hand, I have a new staff. It's a bit slurred to cast, however, I'm going to fix that right now. Let's make this a lot faster. Because let's see how fast it is now. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Alright. Make this strong enough to use. I'm not going to worry about renaming it. But now I have an actual formidable stick. Yep, they don't stand a chance. And this is the final round, so all is going to go according to plan. And everything shall die. Perfect. Yeah, I'm definitely going to focus on damage from now on. I like to get stuff to level 50 before I get everything else to that. So, when I mainly focus on damage, I'll start off by getting level 10 damage, then upgrading everything else to level 10. Actually, why am I talking about that? You guys will just see once I actually start. Oh, I'm level 6. Well, that's good. That means my towers are going to actually wreck some face now. Alright. I will see you guys in the next map. Just going to upgrade a few stuff. And we are here, ready to fight the next battle. As you can see, this map is a bit bigger, so we're going to have to cover more ground. Now, this isn't really one of my favorite maps based on how it's designed, but it's a fine map. It does what it needs to do. And I'm already full of mana. So, what my plan is Take this here. Take this here. Take you. Take you. That's going to defend those, but it's obviously not going to defend the other two. Which leads me to one of the problems. I'm going to have to defend one of my own. Now normally, actually, that's not a problem at all. It's wave 1, and I have enough mana to suffice. I'll just have one of these here. And have you. All the classes have their advantages and disadvantages. Wizard, obvious advantage is the fact that they can use range attacks and they deal heavy damage. Downside is a lot of their towers sometimes will infect some enemies because of their resistances. But that's not a problem in normal difficulty, at least for the first 4 levels. Once I record this again, if I actually get to the final boss, or the first boss, then I'll decide if I actually feel like playing this even more, recording this. Because it's a fun game, but I don't know if you guys will enjoy this. We will see. We will see. Goblins shall die. And just like that, magic rules. Alright, not many left. Good. I see what you're playing at. You're not going to get through. Yeah. Yeah, you're dead now. That's good. Now I could focus this. Alright. I'll get back to you when I set up my defenses. And we're back. Got some more defense. Maybe one day I can get some friends to play this game with me, and we can have a full team. But until then, you have to stick to the Lonely Lizard of Rathard. I think it's Rathard. Or Rathard. Interesting name, but it's a name nonetheless. Death to all goblins. And I have no idea what they are actually. Because they're not the drow. But they are stronger than goblins. Alright, upgrade time. Murder time, fun time. Well, I mean, it's not really murder. They are trying to kill me and the Eternity Crystal. But I don't know their story. Maybe the reason they're trying to destroy the crystal is because of us. Well, that's entirely why, but maybe they're trying to destroy it because we wronged them in some way. Oh well, we'll never know. It's just a fun tower defense game. Close to leveling up, which is nice. Once at level 7, they'll get the fire tower. That will actually make my efforts a lot easier. Alright. Orc. Oh, an ogre's coming this round, huh? That's going to be a bit more difficult. I should focus this area. So, I know what I'm upgrading then. Magic Missile Tower. Make it a lot easier to fight them off. We'll just have to wait and see what the ogre has in store for me. But for now, we battle. Oh yeah. As much as I like this game, Dungeon Defenders Awaken has a few better systems to it, but even still I prefer this game over it. I don't know. It's mostly nostalgia is why I like this. But even with nostalgia, I still think it's a superior game. The reason for that is because it's a fully finished game. I have all the DLCs, I have everything I need for it, so I'm not worried. Ooh, I'm almost dead. Normally it'd be important to upgrade health, but I'm going to be going a glass cannon build probably, like normal. Because if you build one right, you won't have to worry about health, because all your enemies will die before they can hurt you. Not to mention the arrows fire a bit too slow from the enemies, so I'm not worried in the slightest. Oh, did the ogre already die? My man. Alright. Now that I got that to 10, let's get everything else to 5. And we will be doing good. Very good. Amazingly good, if you could say. Which makes no sense, but so what? Nothing in this world makes sense. Alright. Oh, no, it wasn't an ogre, it was an orc. Sometimes it's hard to tell what the symbols are. And that makes sense actually, because we didn't get an ogre this round. Alright, final wave will be when the ogre spawns. I'll prepare for that. I'm ready to fight an ogre. But one more round couldn't hurt, could it? Nah, it couldn't. So, without further ado, let's start wave 5. Oh, right. I forgot to place one thing. Yeah, fireball tower to actually help me out. Let's just say that's going to be really useful. It's going to do a brunt of the damage. Hello, Archer Dude. Goodbye, Archer Dude. Hello, Goblin. Goodbye, Goblin. Goodbye, Goblin. Oh, your brothers and sisters want to fight? They're dead. Dead. Oh, kobolds. More like no bolts, because they're dead. But like I said, because they're dead. Fuck off, kobolds. God, I love the AoE attack. I can clear them out with ease. Ooh, new staff. I mean, it says it's better, but it's not right now. It attacks way too slowly to be better. Which is why I'll have to upgrade it. I'm okay with that. Ooh, overcharge, dealing the damage I need. Dead kobolds. Dead archers. Dead goblins. And pretty soon, dead me. Everything will be dead. Or I guess not dead me, because I fucking survived. That's good. But they won't. Death and destruction. Very important things in this game. If they're dead, they can't kill you. I mean, it's just simple logic, really. Might as well. Ooh, final wave. This wave has the ogre. Okay. Let's get ready. Another one couldn't hurt, right? Nah, another one would be very helpful. Do we have enough? We do. Yeah, I don't think this is overkill. What do you guys think? Nah, definitely not. Definitely not. It's underkill is what it is. Because it's not upgraded yet. Oh, but that's about to change real soon. Just you wait. Oh, it's bit damage. Well, let's repair that. Make sure it's spick and span. Let's get you. Okay, 72 enemies, 73, 72. Yeah, 217 makes sense. They're really trying to make this more difficult on me. But that's the game's job, I suppose. Okay. Yeah. It's a bit further out than I'd like, but it's not the end of the world. Now, as I get this final chest, I pick up my staff. Let's go into the final round of this video. It's time to destroy, because destruction is important. Yeah, no. Ooh, you guys hurt me a bit. Oh. Oh, I died. Where was... Oh, okay. I should have upgraded them. I want to get up and close and personal with this ogre. Heal, heal, heal. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Lots of mistakes were made. Lots of mistakes were made. Well, at least I know what the title of the video is going to be. God, I made mistakes. I should have upgraded. But Jesus, I won. That was all on me. Well, I know what I need to get. Health. Because that was a difficult fight. And it shouldn't have been. That should have been a lot easier than it was. Let me tell you right there. But I actually managed to win. Okay. Let's obviously yeah, get this. How many levels do I have left? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I did it. I survived. So, as you can see, we started out strong. We started out very strong. And then it started going bad, but we did it. Alright. Alright. That is the end of episode 1 of Dungeon Defenders. One of my favorite games, as I said before. and quite easily a game that's going to show up again on my channel sometime. Maybe next video, maybe not. We will see. But until then, this is Dragon Realm signing out. Okay.